Jeff, Arizona Hat Homestead. I got an update here on the homestead. Spray foam installation, I did a little bit more, and I got a tip for you. Stay tuned and see what that tip is. So thanks everyone for tuning in. My name is Jeff, Arizona Hat Homestead. Work here on the homestead continues on my build. I did some additional spray foaming. I had to do the pantry / laundry. So let me give you a brief look at that, and then I'll show you a tip that I have that is working out pretty well. Let's take a look. We've got the front door. That's the mudroom there. That's insulation, so it has to go up. Then the main door. That's just a freezer. You come over here to this door here. This goes into the pantry / laundry. Okay. Now it's kind of windy here, so it's not. As you can tell right here, I still have to finish that doorway there. And there's going to be a wall right here, but I've kind of enclosed the RV and kind of see it's pretty cool. So, what I want to show you is the spray foam. Now, on the back of this wall here is just OSB. I went ahead and did spray foam on this because I had some available. But more important was I did my ceiling. So we did the ceiling. This wall here, I went ahead and did what I could reach. And I went ahead and did these walls just because I had some extra, and it's only like a layer thick, so it's not too thick at all. So I'm still going to put insulation in there. But what was nice, so I was able to take these corners and kind of more or less fill in this corner here, so that I probably don't need any insulation in here. And then on the RV, I had this basically water access here where it had an outdoor shower. That's what I'm going to use, and in this little cubby hole we're going to have a sink and a washer dryer. It's going to be one of those washer dryer combo units that they use in Class A motorhomes. This here was a light on the RV, so I'm going to use that 12-volt light to provide some extra lighting in here. There'll be some lights in here as well. So there's the header that I put above that door there. Kind of gave it more of a finished look. Now what I want to show you is that when I sprayed, like for example this cubby hole here, I just kind of filled the whole thing in, but it all sticks out. And I'm thinking, now I gotta cut that. How am I gonna cut it? And then other areas, like where is it? Like right here. I got a little excited, I guess, and it got on the 2x4s here, and up here. Some of that down on the base has to be, you know, kind of from the rafter down to here. It's got to be removed so I can put my wall, the OSB for the wall, as well as my planks for the ceiling. So all that's got to be trimmed off as well. And I got thinking, man, how am I going to get that off? Because that sticks on there pretty well. Well, I found a couple tools. This is a little saw. Fine blade. And as you can see, it cuts really nicely. It's at a little bit of an angle. So, and then you just kind of go right along the nice and smooth, pretty slick. So on large areas where I need something to cut with, I am going to be using this. I also have one of these. I picked one of these up, and this just scraped right along here, worked out perfect. See how we can do it, both these at the same time. See how perfect that worked? So I will be doing this to kind of clean off the wall studs and the rafters and that saw. And then I also got thinking, in some areas I might need to actually like cut it. Like for example up there, I think I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut along that line, and I'll be able to follow the 2x4 and just cut along that line. I don't know how to show you without climbing up there, so that way you can just kind of follow the 2x4 like this. And then now that I've got a cut through here, then this here will come off a lot easier. But I think by cutting it, see how it kind of goes with that line right there cutting. So I like that other tool on this. See how nice it does? So I think I will be continuing to do that throughout, and I think I'll use that one curved cutter so I can put a nice cut. I thought of using this, but this here isn't very sharp. This right here is not very sharp at all. So the other is a lot sharper. So those are the tools I'm using to trim off all the excess. I'm using that to kind of trim off the joists and the sill plates. This here to get it all off the 2x4s and 6s. And then when I need to, I'll break out this saw here, and then we'll just be able to just cut it right off. This is exciting because I was wondering how the heck am I going to get that stuff off, and it's coming off super easy. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Got a couple of tips there on how to cut this this insulation here when you have overspray. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy. Jeff, Arizona Hat Homestead. See you, bye everyone.